The Lord's calling you, and thank you so much for coming today.
And all the attention is going to be on you. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for people to say, over and over again?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. What's going on, family? You know who it is. Monica Sekhmet Grant, Young Boss Media, coming live from the bathroom. Just like BET, live from the basement. We in the bathroom. Hey, what's going on, family? You know who it is. It's Monica Sekhmet Grant of Young Boss Media, and this is Mentorship Call. And you know the purpose of the calls. We want to get up in people's business, find out what they do. We go all around the world to see what's going on. Not only how you making money, but also how are you living a fulfilled life. People are doing what they want on this planet. Yesterday we were speaking to a sister. She's a miner. She's digging up diamonds and gold. We spoke to another sister who's a OBGYN. She's saving women and women's health. So there's so many people just doing amazing work. And so that's what Mentorship Call is all about, is finding these amazing people. A lot of sisters, a lot of Black women, a lot of sisters on the continent of Africa just doing amazing things. So today we're going all the way from New York City, Harlem to Kenya. And we're speaking to Monica Musungo. She is the CEO of Scenery Adventures, and she's doing a lot of amazing work in her community. And I just want to speak to her because she's planting trees. She's also taking people on safaris. And I got Kenyan ancestry, so I got to get into that. I got to touch down and see my people once this corona is over. So I can't wait to bring the other Monica to the stage. What's going on, Monica? How are you today?
I'm fine.
Peace and blessings. What's going on in Kenya right now?
It's cold, and we are hoping to get tourists coming in because now we are getting back to normal.
Good. How was COVID during this time? How was the lockdown?
The lockdown was tough. Like in tourism industry, everything was at zero because we didn't have the hotels were closed, airlines were not operating, so it was negative for us in tourism industry.
I can imagine. And so what do you project for the rest of the year? Do you see more people coming in, or is it's going to be slow until 2021?
At the moment, we are marketing locals, but I know it will pick slowly. And in 2021 is what we're expecting to be back to normal.
Awesome. Another Kenyan sister. Glory to God. What's going on, Catherine? Shout out to you, sis. Jumbo. Absolutely.
Jumbo.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So tell us your story. How did you start Scenery Adventures? I know you were working in Norway and had a passion for customer service. Take us down your story just a little bit.
Okay, I started Scenery Adventures in 2008 when I left Norway, and I founded Scenery Adventures. It wasn't that easy. It was difficult, starting something new where no one believes in you. But I believed in myself, and I founded Scenery Adventures. I started with car hire because I didn't have clients for tourists. So I didn't have the international market because I couldn't take from the other company that I was working in. So I started car hire. There's a time I was jailed because of car hire issues, but I never gave up. I failed thrice, but I never gave up. I believed in myself, and I believed that this is what I'm supposed to do. This is my dream, and I should go for it. So most of the time, I don't want to tell the real story of my journey because it's like a song to me. I want to inspire people to tell them the difficult things that I've encountered during my entrepreneurship life. That is what I want to tell people. Like, never give up, believe in yourself. Whoever that discourages you, don't look unto them. Just believe in yourself, work hard. Because I'm a slum girl. I was born in ghetto. I used to stay in a small house with my brothers. I was accommodated in church when I didn't have accommodation. I used to walk to school in high school, 2 hours going to school, 2 hours going back without any meal. But I believed in myself. I knew that I'm going to be somebody else in this country, and also that through whatever I'm going through, I'm going to motivate others who are living the way I used to live, to believe in themselves, and to be the CEOs of today and tomorrow.
That's awesome. Coming from the slums, what motivated you to be different and say that I'm going to make it out? What was your driving force?
My mom. My mom is a great entrepreneur. We are 11 in our family, but she had to feed all of us. She used to sell alcohol to pay my school fees. At some point, she used to sell fish and pay my school fees. And she was a strong woman, she never gave up on us as we were 11, and she believed that we should get education. And all of us went to high school of what my mom used to sell alcohol and fish. And that is what motivated me to be different in a society, to say that if my mom has done it, I can also do it. And that's why i I founded Senior Adventures to be my own CEO, because I need freedom. I need to have freedom to do whatever the things I'm supposed to do. And also, besides being the CEO of Senior Adventures, I wanted to impact the community by partnering with Nikuze organization, whereby anything that we get from Scenery, the profits we get from Scenery, we direct them to Nikuze organization, whereby the youths are being mentored, the youths are being trained so that they can be their own bosses.
Awesome, awesome. How long were you in Norway?
I was in Norway for 2 years.
2 years. Okay, so it was just a work experience.
Yes, yes.
Got it. So you got enough experience and then you came back to Kenya to start your company. What made you go into tourism versus any other field?
Okay, my profession, I'm food and beverage. I studied food and beverage, and then I was a waitress at some point in Bounty Hotel, where I was employed for 3 years. And then from Bounty Hotel is where now I got my partner. I have a partner, Norwegian partner, that I met at Bounty Hotel when I was a waitress. And that's how he introduced me to tourism industry. But in my life, as I was 12 years old, I dreamt of having my own company. So when I went to tourism industry, I had passion to serve people, and in tourism industries, it's like a hospitality. So serving people is what I love, and is what I will do every single day. Waking up knowing that I'm going to serve people is what I love doing, and this is what I find in tourism, and that's why I came to love tours and travel.
Awesome. That makes sense. That's just a natural progression of the field that you're already in. Tell me this, what are some of the challenges that you can speak about at just being an entrepreneur? Because I've definitely failed. I put it in my book. I speak about failure because I think that's something very important that we don't leave out of the entrepreneurial story. Part of progress is failing and learning from the failures. So what are some things that you like kind of hit your head on, or the challenges that you experience in entrepreneurship?
First, I failed twice, and I learned a lot from not reading from books, but from experience that I had. For example, I learned that partnering with someone who doesn't have a dream like yours will lead you to fail, because that person doesn't have a dream like you do. So that is number one. Don't partner with someone who doesn't have a dream like yours. And number two, believing in yourself. Through your journey, you can get people who are going to discourage you, and you feel so low. But as long as you have that dream that you want to be somebody else, you can make it. And then also surrounding yourself with the right team. You better have like a small circle, but this circle are going to push you, to mentor you to have your dream. So I learned that myself. I have a small circle, and this small circle motivates me so much, pushes me so much to get to where I want to be. And then also having a mentor in life, having those mentors who have made it in life, who are ahead of you. So it's very important to have a mentor who is going to push you as well, and to let you have your dream. To me, I would advise that, because during entrepreneurship journey, we have a lot of challenges. I was jailed because, like for example, Kahaya, I signed a contract, but I never went through the contract very well. So it's very important also when signing a contract, go through it, have your lawyer to go through it so that you can be protected. That's why I ended up in jail, because I took everything just casually. So it's very important to take things professional way, and taking things professional way, it's going to help you to run your business. And also uh, managing your business professional, as in before, I used just to be a street, to do things in the street. But I had a mentor who told me, Monica, you have to have a to-do list every day. You have
Mm-hmm.
to know what you want to do within the day. You must have a target. Before, I didn't have all this. So every morning I always have to-do list, a target for the day, and this makes me grow, makes me avoid some challenges in life.
Awesome. You dropped a lot of gems right there. And so, I know the saying is have your day, finish your day before you start it. So like having the to-do list, knowing everything that you want to accomplish, the
Yeah.
day before, knowing what you want to do with your day the night before. So when you wake up, you can just start
Yeah.
tackling your goals. And definitely, I think the first year of Young Boss Media, wrong people, wanted to be my partner. And I'm a person of partnership. And so, I made a lot of mistakes in allowing the wrong people to be within the company. But I survived. I kicked them out, and then I kept it moving. So, and those are things that, particularly as a woman. So that's the next question I want to ask you. What are some of the challenges that you specifically experienced because you were a woman, and what did you do to get through it?
For example, my industry, there is the part of transport. For my company, Senior Adventures, I've handled transport for high profile delegation, international. But I go in a meeting, I see a lot of men, and I'm the only lady in the meeting, and they're like, she cannot do it. But in me, I believe in myself, and I'm like, I'm going to do it. This is what I can do. And it's about trying and being in the midst of the men, not about the real fight, but at least just having courage that you can do it in the midst of men. Men look down on women in some things, but if you believe in yourself and you can tell them that you can do it, you can do it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mm.
Catherine says, "My people perish." That's actually what this scripture is right here. Um, Sign a contract just like that, and now you are on the driver's seat. So yeah, so I saw the other video that you sent me about getting arrested for not reading the full contract of the car. How scary was that experience for you?
In fact, I was arrested twice. The first one, I gave out the car. This woman I took him. He came in the office, pretended to be as in a responsible person. But when I gave her the car, she sold the car. And when I told, we signed contract with the car owners, it wasn't my car. So when I alerted the car owner said that I was part of the cartel. I was behind bars in a filthy police station with one shoe. In Kenyan police station, you remove one shoe, then you get with one shoe. So in the police station, I got different types of people. But I was like, if this is where I'm supposed to be right now because of my mistake, I'll be here. And then when I get out, I'm going to proceed with my business. I'm not going to give up. And then the second time also, when I was arrested, I was carried like a big thief in flying squad cars. There's a doctor who hired the car and he got an accident. So again, I was behind bars, but I believe in myself and I said, once I get out of this police station, I'm going to proceed with my business.
Absolutely. And that's just a part of it. I'm definitely the person that believes that no matter where I am, it's just a part of my story. It's not the end of my story. It's just a part of it. And I'm going to tell it. I'm not going to run from it. I'm going to say, at this point, this is what happened. I held my head up high. I went through the trenches. I went through the mud. I had a smile on my face. And I'm going to tell every part of that story because I wouldn't have gotten to where people think, oh, you're successful without these stories. So
Yeah.
I love the fact that you have no problem saying that because, and talking about your experience being arrested over other people's mistakes, but also like, sometimes, we're careless. We believe in the wrong
Yeah.
people. And that's a
Yes.
part of it. You got a good heart. And sometimes people take advantage of it. We learn, but
Yes.
you're still
Yeah.
here smiling today.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So let's talk about the
Yes.
humanitarian work and efforts that you're doing with Scenery Adventure. You say that from the profit that you make from Scenery Ventures, you give it back to the community. What is some of the work that
Yeah.
you've been doing?
I've been Scenery Adventures as partner with the Kuzi organization, whereby we plant trees in the slums. We have somewhere around the river where we plant trees, and then we do cleanup exercise twice a month. So we go
Mhm.
there, we talk to the community, and then we partner with the community. We clean the environment, and then also we train them on how to manage the clean environment. So
Okay.
whatever we get from Scenery Adventures, the profits we get from Scenery Adventures, we take them to Nikuze. And also during the COVID situation, you understand how it was. So many of the people in the area didn't have food. So we had to buy food. We had to buy to also to buy soap to take to the people in the area, and also educate them about COVID. So this is what Scenery does. The profits that we get, we channel them to the CBO, Nikuze CBO.
Awesome. For people that have never been to Kenya or don't know anything about a slum, can you describe the slums for us?
Okay, a slum is you know iron sheet. You know iron sheet. Do you have iron sheet there? Iron sheet.
Um, well, I've seen the slum, so I'm imagining it's like the tin house.
Yeah, a small house where
Hmm.
you can imagine like a family living in a small one room. That is a
Hmm.
mother, father, maybe with the kids, maybe there are three, four, five, six, sleeping in the same roof. And then also they don't have good toilets, and also young girls, problem getting sanitary towels.
Hmm.
As in, slum life, it's a hassle. It's a hassle. You have to hustle to get what you want in life. It's a
Hmm.
hassle. Yeah.
How have you seen people make it out of the slums? Because I mean, you're a perfect example of someone who's made it out. What are other success stories of people making it out of the slums in Kenya?
We have a lot of successful stories from the slum, because one thing is that people from slum become great entrepreneurs because they as in they have that force of struggling, and surviving. So as an entrepreneur, if you know how to survive and you know how to hustle, you can be a good entrepreneur. And most of
Hmm.
slum people, I've seen them grow. I've seen them doing very well, living a good life because of what they have been through. So I know quite a number of people from the slum who are doing very well, and I'm just happy for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Mm.
I mean that's what like hip hop in America was rooted on, is coming from nothing. You know, hip hop was created during the period when the Bronx was literally burning. It was a war zone, and this art form came up out of people just trying to survive and make it, and now it's a global culture. And I see like in other cultures, just or other communities and throughout Africa, really inspired by hip hop. It came from making it out of the slums, making it out of the ghetto, making it out of the projects, and making something out of yourself because you had no other choice. So
Exactly.
I definitely resonate with the hustle, the grind. You got to get it or else. um,
Yeah.
I want to talk about next. So let's talk about tourism in Kenya. Like, we want people to go to Kenya and book. Uh, one person said they want to book their honeymoon with Scenery Adventures. What should
Wow.
we expect from Scenery Adventures? Because I definitely want to go on a safari. What else can people do with Scenery Adventures? How do people get involved? Like, take us down, your path as far as a business owner and what we can expect from our tours.
First of all, Scenery Adventures, we have our website, www.sceneryadventures.com, and most of the packages are in the website. We do safaris, we do honeymoon packages, we do beach safaris, we do mountain climbing, anything
Mm.
that a tourist might need in the country. We do furnished apartment. And once you want to book with Scenery Adventures, you just send us an email at reservations sceneryadventures.com, or check on our website. And then also we have Facebook page, we are on LinkedIn, we are on Twitter, and we can communicate back to you. We have an amazing team that can be able to take you through the safari. We have guides that have knowledge in safari. And then also in the beach, when you want to have beach safari, we can send you itineraries. We have all the itineraries from 2020 to 2021, they're already available on our website. And also when
Okay.
they send us an email, we can be able to send them the itineraries to them. But we have amazing packages from Mombasa, Zanzibar, and also Masai Mara. In Africa, we do safaris in Africa.
What beach do you go to?
Mombasa, we have Mombasa,
The Mombasa Beach?
amazing place to be. Yes, Mombasa. We have Mombasa. We have Mombasa and Diani. So we have amazing places in Mombasa for beach lovers, and also in Diani. Also, for those who love Western areas, we have Kisumu,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, we have all parts in Kisumu, and also we have Marsabit, we have Naivasha. As in all around Kenya, we have tourist attractions. But for beach lovers, I recommend Mombasa.
Wow. So I definitely don't want to be around the western part. I want to be in the mountains. I want to be on the beach. I want to be in nature. So don't take me to the club. Take me to the forest. Take me to the woods. That's where I want to be. I want to
So
be with the
safari
animals.
must be. Like
Absolutely.
for example, yeah, what is happening right now is wild beast migration, and that is what international guests are missing right now, because this is the high season in Kenya, whereby
Mm.
many people go to Masai Mara. So at the moment, we have locals who are venturing in Masai Mara, and we thank God that it's happening, that we've not closed at the moment, and we are experiencing migration.
Got it. How long does the animal migration last?
From July to end of August.
Oh, so it's gonna end soon.
Yeah.
So after August, after the migration, is there no safari? Do you stop doing safaris?
No, we do safari all year round. We have, for example, when you go to Masai Mara, we have all the big five. We do a safari all year round. It's just that because of the migration season, that many people want to see the migration season, because it's among the seven wonders of the world. But all year round, we do the safaris.
Got it. Got it. Catherine says, connect us. Connect yourself, girl. She's on Facebook. She said safariadventures.com. She's on LinkedIn.
On Facebook, you'll get Scenery Adventures Limited. Myself, you'll get Monica Mzungu.
Yes.
And once you connect with us, we are going to give you an amazing experience. I have an amazing team that will take you through the safari, the beaches, and the mountains.
Yeah, Catherine is in Kenya, and she runs an amazing school, the International School of Champions. She's one of our Young Boss humanitarians. She's an amazing person, so she definitely can link with you really quickly and make some things happen. Um,
Please do.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited about this. So I did my blood test, and it comes back that I'm from the Turkana tribe. My mitochondria, my mother's DNA. So since I found that out, it's like, all right, I have to be in Kenya. I have to get back to Kenya. And so once COVID happens, and we can travel and fly, I definitely want to spend a good amount of time in Kenya and just really embracing all that there is. And so
Wow.
Catherine's going to help me when I touch the ground. So we're going to have a whole bunch of different types of trips when I get there.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but no, I'm thankful for the work that you're doing and your social entrepreneurship, because it's not just about making money, but it's also about giving back and actually helping the people from where you came from. And I think the more
Yeah.
of us that speak about entrepreneurship in that regard is actually better, and it's a healthier conversation about community development versus capitalism and greed, because most people think of business as greed when it's actually this is how we create opportunities for ourselves and others. So I think what you're doing is really amazing.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, one more time before we get out of here, tell us where we can find Scenery Adventures. What's the website?
Okay, so our website is www.sceneryadventures.com. Our Facebook page is Scenery Adventures Limited Kenya, and our LinkedIn page is Scenery Adventures Limited Kenya, and our Twitter is Scenery Adventures Limited Kenya, Instagram Scenery Adventures Limited Kenya.
Awesome. Awesome. Just bringing up a few of the comments. Catherine said, Kabir slum during my time. There were no toilets, no running water, homelessness, hopelessness. So we're glad that you were able to make it out. Awesome. Awesome. Somebody said, so Walter said, I didn't know your story was so inspirational.
Thank you.
Awesome. So yes, and if there's any way that Young Boss Media can help with your particular like the tree planting or anything like that, if you need media exposure, just holler at me. Just let me know, and we'll do our best to support you as far as media is concerned. And when I get to Kenya, well, before I get to Kenya, I'm gonna let you know because I want to go on a safari. I want to go to the beach. I want to go mountain climbing, hiking, and all that. I just want to do the whole nine in Kenya. So thank you so much for the work that you're doing, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you.
And you must plant a tree.
Absolutely. And I want all my Americans here in New York and just throughout the States, like, let's go together. Let's do this together.
Oh, wow.
Young Boss Travels. That's the American branch. Young Boss Travels. Let's do this.
Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Monica, my other twin, my Kenyan sister. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Monica.
Peace and love. Awesome, awesome. Well, you heard it here first. Listen, we going to Kenya. I don't know how many times I got to tell you on these interviews when COVID is over with. I'm on a flight. I got to go to Nigeria. I got to go to Kenya. I'm going to South Africa. I'm going a lot of places. Either y'all coming or you're not. Get your shots. Get your passport. I'm out. I got my camera. I got my laptop. I'm making videos, doing the thing. So you just met Monica Musungo. She's from Scenery Adventures in Kenya. A lot of great things. Like if you've seen anything about safaris, it's all happening in Kenya. Just beautiful terrain, beautiful people. Everybody I meet from Kenya is just amazing people. And so that's where you want to be. So if you want to like, yo, I'm tired of this quarantine. I'm tired of America. Book a flight with Scenery Adventures. We'll book your trip with Scenery Adventures. Let's go. Let's go see some animals. Let's go relax and just really enjoy life, because why work so hard if you're not enjoying it? Now, that's my time for this interview. I do have an interview coming up a little later today, so make sure you stay tuned to that. I'm going to be speaking with a council person running for city council in the 16th district in the Bronx. His name is Leonardo Cielo. I believe I'm saying that name right. I'll get it right by the time I talk to him. Stay tuned for that happening a little later. And if you have not gone to youngbossmedia.com and purchase your copy of Mind Your Business and Prosper, make sure you go do that today. It is a self-help autobiographical book about my life and a lot of the struggles and triumphs that I've had in entrepreneurship. A lot of people can tell you on these YouTube videos, oh, how to make $100,000 in a day. I'm gonna let you know they lying to you. Entrepreneurship is hard, it's tough, but you can do it. You can do it. And I don't want to give you any unrealistic expectations. It's hard, but it's fun, and you can do it, and you can make a lifestyle out of it, and you can take care of your family, your friends, and you can live the life that you want. So Mind Your Business and Prosper is my journey, but it's also for young people and aspiring entrepreneurs to also take this path. Listen, I didn't have me when I was 17, 16, or just starting out. So now you have somebody like me to say, this is where I messed up, boo. You don't have to. So that is my time. Peace and love to everyone. That's right. Shout out to Catherine for hanging on through the video. I appreciate you. And definitely link up with Monica Musungo. She's at Scenery Adventures. She's on Facebook. So right after you're done watching this video, go on her page, connect with her right now. Make that happen. All right, people. Love you so much. That is my time. Peace and love. I'm out. Okay, I'm out.